You came to Detroit in 1958, 1959.
58. I got here in 58. I left in 57, but it was 58 when I got here because it was New Year's night.
Okay.
So I still came in 58, the beginning of 58. And then I started to work. I worked this place like a year and something. And then I met Keywell.
Florence Keywell.
Florence Keywell.
And you were working at a mall for a department store, and the department store had a new location. Before going to the new location, Florence caught up with you and said, hey, would you mind instead working with me? If you make it, I'll make it. Or if I make it, you make it, she said.
Well, at first she was going to hire a girl that worked on the switchboard. I don't remember her name, but she was married to the guy that played with Michigan State at the time.
A football player.
Football player. And he got won the Heisman Trophy winner. And so she was a switchboard operator there. You know, she talked real nice and then, so she wanted her to work for her, but she rejected. So I helped her move in, rent a trailer and put everything over there. And she asked me about would I work and stay there, and she would give me $40 a week, or $40 or $45 a week. And then she make something like that, and that's how I got started then.
Wow.
And she said she made. So we stayed there for I don't recall how many years we were there together, Monroe Music, but she decided when everybody left from downtown Detroit, they were moving out of Detroit. Everything was leaving out of Detroit. She decided to go out in Oak Park, record outlet. And she had a store on Livernois Avenue of Fashion at the time. And but I stayed there and changed the name to Lee's Monroe.
Wait, say that again?
Well, I stayed on there and changed it to Lee's Monroe. It was already Monroe Music.
Oh.
But I had to leave to it and got a new license and tax ID and everything in my name as Lee Canady. And it was a new business. Completely. But I was still part of the old business who just went out of business.
She wasn't too happy about that, Florence.
Well, she wasn't happy. She was happy in the beginning, but not. She would come down after work and sit out front in her car, and I recognized her car because I had a lot of people come there. When she left, I painted the store another color, got my own identity, and changed things around overnight. And so we was doing excellent business. I hired more employees. And when I worked there, I had 13 employees at one store, and I had 3 Avenue of Fashion. So I had about 15, 16 employees at one time. Plus I had a housekeeper. My wife took care of that. And she had a gardener for a while, and then I like to do my own garden. But anyway, that's the way it went down. So, and I was there until the city decided to close it downtown. They gave me 30 days to move, and they gave everybody not everybody $10,000, but the highest you could get was $10,000. And I was supposed to receive it 3 weeks after I turned my key in because I was renting from the city. But I didn't get the money until 18 months later. And I went to go down there to see planning and development. I went down to my own attorney. They tried to deny me the money, and it took me through changes. And when I got to $10,000, I had merchandise. I had it in storage. I was going to get the $10,000 and find a new location and go back into business. But when I got the money, they took out for taxes. I had $744 left. And everything else went for taxes. I owed that much taxes at the time. But they took it all at one time. They normally was paying so much a month you could make preparation to pay the balance. But I was no activity on my account because the city had me hold up. I'm supposed to get $10,000 within 3 weeks after I closed up, and I was depending on that because I hadn't saved for that. But I got it 18 months later. And by that time, I didn't want to go back in business, be there by myself and just me, I'm, bachelor, and I just lived off my assets, and I got a part-time job with the city of Detroit, the law department, and I worked there for a while until I retired. But I never had a complete job since I left my store. I worked part-time, which was consisted of 20 hours a week. I was good at what I did, so sometimes I worked more than 20 hours a week, but I wasn't making no lot of money. I just make some money in my pocket because I lived off my assets that I already had from my music.
Hey, do you mind if I buy you and I a drink? Can I buy us a drink right now? I know you got the water.
Fine.
Here. I'm gonna pull over right here. I'm just getting a little hot.
Okay.
You know what's funny? I brought all these waters and I left them in my car. Is there anything you want in particular?
This is a Coke would be good.
Coke?
Whatever.